Welcome to the LA Auto Show and our continuing coverage of everything that is cool here. And this is the new 2024 Chevrolet Trax. Now, it's going to get really loud because Genesis is going to be doing a presentation right there and I'm right next to him. So I apologize for that, but I wanted to show you this car because this is one of the most affordable vehicles here. Yep, it's the brand new 2024 Trax, and this is the active version, or the active model. And what makes this car unique is that it actually starts at $21,000. Now, in a world where cars have gotten more expensive, especially since COVID, a $21,000 starting price is pretty phenomenal, especially for a car that is not unobtainium, which is a lot of the vehicles that I've been doing here. Now, what makes this unique, of course, besides the price, is what's under the hood. I'm gonna see if I can pop that open, because get this, it's got a cute little 3-cylinder. Yep, a 1.3 liter, 1.2 liter, sorry about that, 3-cylinder that puts out 137 horsepower. And there it is. Yeah, made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. How cute is that? But 137 horsepower powering the front wheels is plenty. And, you know, for a car that is affordable, is not bad. So let me jump in while Genesis does their thing so it gets a little bit quieter. They were kind enough to turn on the accessory mode for me so you can see what it looks like in here, and I can close the windows and perhaps the sunroof to make it even a little bit quieter. You just got to work around everything that's going on here. That's just the way it is. Is this the one? Oh yeah, look at that. I'm in my own little cocoon of quiet. Now, if you like Chevy, you'll like the design of this. And actually, I fit in here, you know? I mean, I thought I'd be pretty crunched in a pretty tiny car. Like I said, this competes with like the EcoSport, the Rogue, Nissan Rogue Sport, and many of the little tiny cars. Let's close the back windows too. Oh, there, look at that. No matter what's happening in the world out there, I am ensconced in my own little quiet cocoon. I love the fact that it has a traditional, check it out, gear selector, 2 cup holders, you know, not individual heat settings for the driver and the passenger, but you know what? When you've got a car that starts at $21,000, you don't need it. And this is some pretty funky design. Yeah, no controls that are controlled by the screen. This is old school, but you do have 2 digital displays. You do have, you know, all of your controls on your steering wheel, and of course, you have piano black, and that's not a great thing. But look at that, lane centering, and even in this active model, which I say is going to be just under $30,000, you have your phone wireless charging, and it says active on the headrest, so there is a little bit of style. Now, for, you know, a vehicle that is, let's face it, entry level, there are some hard plastics, but the steering wheel is nice and leathery, and a little bit of hard plastics here. Of course, there is cost cutting, and you're going to get that in an entry level vehicle like this. But if I were a college kid looking at my first car, I think this would be a really good option. Or perhaps the other group of folks that these cars sell to are empty nesters. So I'm going to get outside. It's going to get a little bit loud for a second. I'm going to go sit in the back seat behind myself, and this is really where the rubber hits the road, and see how I fit, because I am just a little tight over here on headroom, but that's because I've got a sunroof, and I'm betting that the entry-level one, the one that's 21, does not have a sunroof. So actually, let's see, more vents here, pockets, cup holders, and I like this yellow piping, which is nice. All right, so it's gonna get loud for a second because Genesis is doing their introduction, but let me hop in the back behind myself and see how I fit. Oh my gosh, that is quite the surprise. Look at that. I actually have legroom, and quite a bit of it at that, and even headroom. That's because there's a scalloped part of the roof here that fits. Tinted rear windows, it's a nice touch as well. And the seats, you know, they're a little bit firm, but nothing too bad. And do they fold? I'm gonna have to split fold. Let's try it. You're kind of discovering this through me. Oh yeah, look at that. And a good amount of space back there. More than I thought there would be back here. So yeah, you know, when I did the first intro on this car, when we did the video basically talking about it being unveiled, and you know, I saw the price, I was like, this is a vehicle that I gotta go check out, because it's so unique in today's world. to have something that is affordable. Let's open up the back and see how that's doing. So we'll pop this open and let's see how much room is back here. That's a good amount of room. And then space saver tire back here, of course. Little basic, but nevertheless, I like the design. I especially like the color. I think that GM has done a really good job in taking a vehicle that could be stodgy and could be, cost-cutting, and make it kind of fresh and modern and affordable. Headlights right there, that new design language where now the top light is the daylight running light and the bottom light is the headlight. And like I said, a little tiny 3-cylinder underneath, which is pretty cool. Well, so there you have it. Another video from here at the LA Auto Show. This is the brand new 2024 Trax. It'll become available next year in the spring of 2023. And actually, these headlights and taillight combinations actually work and are really cool. Let me look at one more thing. Is there, where's the exhaust? Oh, it's hiding back there. Of course it is. So yeah, check out alltfl.com for complete coverage of the LA Auto Show. And I'm about to go find some more new cars to feature. As always, this is Roman. See you guys next time. Ciao.